So this is the book mold that I got, and I already made one as a sample. This is the sample that I made, and now we have to measure the soap, so we know exactly how big the graphics need to be. So, very difficult to pick up the measuring device with the gloves. All right, we have 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and then 2 of those tiny little lines that's just beyond me. And then 1.5 and 3 of those tiny little lines, which luckily I have a math geek for a husband, so he'll know what I'm talking about. So that is the back, and then we're going to measure for the spine in case we want to do different pieces. And that is not quite a 1/2 inch. So, and then the book itself, the open part, is also a different size. So we need to know how big that is. So we've got 1.25 by just about, let's see, that's 1.5, almost 1.75. So now we'll know how big we need to make the graphics to go on our soap. So one of the things that I like doing here at Ama's is making custom soap. You can customize your colors, you can customize your scent. The really cool job for me is when I get to make soap for authors and I can customize it for their book covers or their logos. So when I saw this book, I thought, how cool is that? Very author, it's a book. So then I thought, well, how can I get a graphic on the back? Because, you know, book covers are pretty cool things to look at. And then I found this fantastic product called water soluble paper. Did a lot of reading, did a lot of research, found a few that I wanted to try, which necessitated the purchase of a laser printer, my new favorite toy in the house. So we got that, and then I thought, well, we can put a book cover on it, and that makes it very custom to any author, any book, put it on there. Then, because my husband is brilliant, he figured out that we could actually take the front of the book and put a separate graphic on it and have chapters on it. So that was the next project. Then we got to looking and thinking, boy, those pages on the front are just kind of plain, and what could I do? And once again, my fantastic hubby came to my rescue, and he created these chapter pages for me. So each one, there's 2 pieces to it, so that it actually will look like a chapter of a book. Every book will be open to chapter 6, because, you know, something good happens in chapter 6. So I'm going to start by doing this sort of drip this on here to get, sort of glue down those pages. So we're going to put that page in there, this page in here, and then press that down a little bit. So that's our first try on that one. So put a little bit of, I don't think I want to pour it. It's kind of thick. It's much thicker than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so okay, so we have our first paper in there, and I'm just going to bring this a little closer to the middle here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Slow pour. Get that nice and full. Okay, set that to the side. Top away, just like this. Alright, because the last thing I want to do is put a upside down cover on the book. So, I'm going to try to center this. Yeah, center that in it, right? 1, 2. So there we go. That's the first one. We'll see when we flip it over. Oh, it's curling a little bit. We're going to let that set a minute, and then I'm going to put some of this clear on top to make it a little shiny and give it a flat over top. This one we're just going to pour, and then once it's dry and we pour it, take it out of the mold, we will, oh, I have bubbles, so I need my alcohol spray. That will kill the bubbles. Just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. Nothing, it evaporates pretty quickly. So, alright. As you can see, I'm, got the shakes a little here. Down and try to get all those, the heat from the soap is trying to curl my paper. It's succeeding in curling my paper. So, ooh, that's really bubbly. I'm gonna stir it up, try to break out some of those bubbles. This is the suspension soap. The nice part is it'll trim when I take it out of the mold. So if I get it over the edges,